So just putting your hands on your hips, you're going to come into a neutral spine position. So you want to drop your weight back into your heels, make sure the toes are down, and then bring your chest forward slightly so the hips are behind your shoulders. Okay, now keeping this little arch in the back. So for those of you who are comfortable like this, the setting of your butt back should help you get into neutral position. And then all I want you to do is you can soften the knees, but I just want you to come forward into a hinge, okay, as far as your hamstrings will allow it, and then back up again. Now I think most of you are in a position to be able to have the hands long or the arms long, but beginners would obviously put hands on hips. So we're just now going to increase the weight of the torso and make the hamstrings work harder because the arms are above the head. So all we're doing is hinging at the hip. Nothing else changes. So if you're starting to round your back, that's a problem, okay? That's not going to work the hamstrings. That's going to start going into the back extensors, and they're going to have to hold on for dear life for the weight, because of the weight of the trunk. So you always want to be hinging so that the hamstrings are taking the load. You're staying in neutral spine so that your vertebrae are in the correct position for minimal load. Okay, the extensors, the back extensors will be switched on because of course they have to work in this position, but they're not going to be put under undue strain. You're going to take it as deep as your own hamstrings will allow. Some of you are very long in the hamstrings, some of you are short. I'm quite long in the hamstrings, so I can get down into a flat tabletop. I probably could go even further actually once my hamstrings are warm, but we're just working to wherever you feel the pressure on the hamstrings. So the idea is we're lengthening the hamstrings under a load. That's called an eccentric movement up to this point, and now coming up is the concentric movement where we shorten the hamstrings under load.